Welcome. It's the Drive Audio Podcast. I'm Lennon Ryder. In this episode, Lila and Max deep dive into another track from G.T. Euston's album, G-Man. Let's join them now.
All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
This time we're going to keep it in the same musical world that we were in last time we did one of these.
Oh, cool.
We're going back into the music of G.T. Euston.
Awesome.
You might remember a while back we did a deep dive into It's the End of the World again.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And we had so much fun with that one that we said, hey, let's go back to the G-Man album and pick another one.
Let's do it.
And today we are talking about D.
Oh, D. This is a good one.
And there's an interesting layer to this one because it's not just a song. It might be about an actual person.
Well, a lot of songs are about actual people.
But this one, there's some pretty specific details in it that lead us to believe that it might be about someone very specific.
Now, that's interesting.
So we're going to get into that today. But first, for those of you who maybe haven't heard D or aren't as familiar with it, let's listen to a little bit of it.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
I still remember that first day you walked through my door. How to help me, but you gave me so much more. You drive me to rehab in that old van of mine. We laugh, talk about life, and lose track of time. Back then I was broken, trying to stand on my own. But you held me up even when I felt alone. And though I wore a ring, there was something in your eyes that told me you were more than just passing by. 'Cause I fell in love the way you cared, the strength in your touch, the way you were there. We never crossed that line, but baby, I swear that kiss goodbye, you lit a fire. We could both feel it in the air, but your heart's with him and mine wasn't free. Still there's a part of you that will always stay with me.
So good, right?
Beautiful.
Okay, so that was just a little snippet, obviously, to get us started and kind of get in the mood here.
Set the mood.
But you were saying this is more than just a song,
Well, you know, when I listen to D, it's not just another love song.
right?
You know, there's this deep feeling of longing
Yeah.
and maybe missed opportunity.
Regret. Yeah.
Some regret in there for sure.
There is. And it's like, when he sings, there was something in your eyes told me you were more than just passing by.
Yeah.
We never crossed that line, but baby, I swear, that just gets me every time.
Right. Yeah.
There's just this sense of a connection that just never quite,
Materialized.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They were dancing around each other.
they're dancing around it.
But never really.
Never fully went there. Yeah. And this is, for folks who maybe aren't as familiar with G.T. Euston, he became quadriplegic
Right.
after a motorcycle accident in 2003.
Yeah, a very pivotal moment in his life.
And I feel like that adds a whole other dimension to these lyrics.
Absolutely.
Like when he says, back then I was broken, trying to stand on my own, but you held me up, even when I felt alone.
Yeah.
That hits different.
It does. It really makes you re-examine the words.
Right.
Was holding him up actually physical because he needed that help?
Yeah.
Or was it just emotional support?
Yeah, exactly.
And it makes you think, who was it?
Yeah. Was this someone who was actually there in that really vulnerable time in his life?
Right. In the thick of it.
And that's where the rumors start.
Oh, here we go.
So get some digging.
Okay. I like where this is going.
And, we were able to talk to his ex-wife.
Okay.
And apparently,
Yeah.
in those early days when he was, first recovering,
Yeah.
he had a personal care attendant
A piece, yeah.
named Deanna.
Okay, so we've got a name now.
We got a name.
This is getting juicy.
We have a name,
Wow.
Deanna.
Okay.
And now all of a sudden things are starting to line up.
I was going to say, before we jump to conclusions, let's go back to the song.
Okay.
Okay, because the lyrics are so specific. It's like these little breadcrumbs, these details, like
Yeah.
the van,
Yeah.
the rehab visits, that almost kiss in the hallway,
Yeah.
all very intimate,
Yeah.
snapshots from a very specific time and
Yeah.
place. And all of a sudden we're like, whoa,
Right.
this all makes sense.
It clicks into place.
It clicks into place.
Yeah, but I think it really adds a layer of complexity to the song
Okay.
because now knowing this, you hear those pauses differently.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he's holding back
Yeah.
out of respect for her privacy.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know, like
Yeah.
maybe there were things they couldn't say
Yeah.
or do because of the situation.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm so torn because, like, part of me loves this connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes the song feel even more real.
More raw.
Yeah, more raw.
Yeah.
But then does it kind of cheapen the art if it's, like, that literal?
I don't know if I agree with that because I think knowing it's potentially about Deanna, it makes me focus more on the unfulfilled potential
Oh, interesting.
and maybe even the guilt.
Yeah.
You know, it's a love song,
Yeah.
but it's tinged with this regret.
Totally.
Like, there were things left unsaid, lines they couldn't cross.
Oh, wow, that's such a good point.
You know?
So, like, for everybody listening,
Yeah.
how does this possible backstory
Yeah.
change how you hear Dee?
Does it deepen it for you?
Yeah, does it make it more powerful?
Does it take away the mystery?
Does it ruin it?
Yeah.
You know, I'm really curious to know.
And I think it also brings up this question of, like, do artists have a responsibility
Oh, interesting.
to be upfront about their real life inspirations?
Right.
Or does the mystery add to the art?
Is it better if we don't know?
Right. And, you know, Euston himself has never publicly confirmed or denied who Dee is about.
Right.
And I think that silence,
Yeah,
that ambiguity,
it is powerful.
maybe the most powerful statement of all.
That's a good place to leave it.
I think so.
So until next time.
We'll see you on the next deep dive. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Drive Audio Podcast. We release content regularly here on our YouTube channel. So please like, share, and subscribe to never miss our curation of modern music. Until next time, I'm Lennon Ryder.